Then. Hello. God, that is not good.
Yeah, I love Canada.
Now where do we go?
Stand right here if you want.
Now what do we do?
Welcome to Primary Flight. My name is Terry. I'm a docent here on the Midway. Primary Flight is the air traffic control area for the ship, just like at Lindbergh Field or any other major airport. This is where we control the launch and recovery of aircraft aboard Midway. The person responsible for that is the air boss. Sits right here. He's a senior Navy commander. He's head of tailhook squadron. He has responsibility for the 250 people who work on the flight deck, the people who work on the hangar deck, an area 2,500 feet above the ship and within a 5-mile radius of the ship. That's his direct responsibility. Now he has an assistant. We call him the mini boss. We don't call him mini because he's short. We call him mini because he's in training to become the air boss. And after a year's time, he fleets up and takes the air boss's job. 2 high-stress, highly responsible jobs. Nothing for them to spend 8 or 10 hours or more in these chairs, depending on the flight schedule. Now, one of the things they rely on is this board. It's on a hinge. It swings around so they can look at it over their shoulder at a glance. So for each of the launches, we might have 8 or 9 a day, depending on the schedule. We put the side number of the aircraft, the pilot's name, and the mission that that pilot is on. Now, currently, the names that are on the board are MIA, KIA, and POWs from the Vietnam era. The interesting thing about the board to me is the guy who wrote on it wrote backwards with a grease pencil so it could be read from the front. And he got so good at writing backwards that when he wrote home to his mother to tell her how things were going at sea, she had to take the letter in and hold it up at the bathroom mirror, if you know what I'm saying. Along the window here, we have a series of boxes. And inside each box is a manual. Now, when you buy a car, you get an owner's manual. When you buy an airplane, you get an ATOPS manual. These are ATOPS manuals. They're technical manuals. The people that stand here are junior officers from each of the squadrons that has an airplane airborne. The reason here is very simple. If we have an airborne emergency of some type, it's entirely conceivable that the boss and the mini-boss may not have flown the kind of airplane that's having a problem. But we have someone's current airplane standing right here. So the boss will turn and say, we have a problem, what's the answer? They don't know off the top of their head, they have a manual. They can quickly look up the answer, passes to the boss, who passes it to the aviator airborne, so we get the flight crew and the aircraft safely back aboard Midway. Now, in addition to those personnel, there's several other people who work in this space. One is operating this device. This is a monitoring device. Down on the flight deck, we have 3 what we call resting gear cables, or cross-deck pennants is another term. Those cables are designed to catch the tail